Hey guys, welcome back to Celebrity Tarot Readings, where I do readings for celebrities and celebrities only. And I wanted to do one on the late Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels was very controversial. He was a very popular YouTuber and a self-proclaimed image consultant. I have his birth chart information here, as well as some intuitive messages. I normally don't do this on this channel. However, I usually do this on my other channel, or I do it when I have personal readings. And when I have personal readings, I use music. When I listen to music, it will pass on. I will receive certain messages. I write them down and I get straight into the reading. And I decided to do this with Kevin Samuels. I just kept saying, do the reading and allow for the messages to come through first. So, let me first start off by saying I kept hearing Kevin Samuels' name. I was like, who is this guy? They're always talking about this guy. This is when I first discovered who he was. So I ended up seeing a kind of like a lighthearted comedian talk about him. And he talked about him as if he was just completely disgusted at the things that he said and everything. So I decided to watch one of the clips, and my mouth was wide open. It is profitable, and people see it on YouTube, for black men to go in on black women to go in on black men. I'm not going to sugarcoat over here. I never do. And I was completely disgusted. I felt sick that, like, why would you want to spread this type of stuff to people? You clearly have a gift. You are able to control the masses. Look at how many followers this man had. And I've seen people arguing on Twitter. They're like, well, he was just giving you all the truth. There's nothing wrong with the truth and keeping it real. But there's also, there is telling somebody the truth, and there's being downright nasty. And from what I've heard, allegedly, everything here is alleged because we are dealing with public figures, past or present. And there were, I think someone said that he ended up saying to a woman that in order for her to have a high valued man, she would have to leave this earth and be reincarnated before she can get a high valued man. Words have power. I don't care who you are. Famous, not famous. Words have power. As I was listening to his intuitive messages, I felt as if I couldn't breathe. I felt as if I had the heart palpitations. As I always do, I just say, dear God, give me the most important messages that need to come through. And I'll be honest with you all, I shed a lot of tears writing these messages down, because I see what was being passed on. I'm getting emotional about it now. Your words have power. He's not perfect. Nobody in this world is perfect. But the messages that I got, they literally shocked me to my core, because I wasn't expecting those intuitive messages. Kevin Samuels was born March the 13th, 1969, according to this site that I checked out. They said that his sun is in Pisces, his moon is in Capricorn, his Venus is in Aries, Mars in Sag. Got a lot of things in his chart, but I'm just going to get it real quick just so I can get to the gist of everything. Be patient for a minute before I get into the actual reading, because I have some messages to go over first, because this is a lot. I'm being honest. Like, I know I have the gift of tarot, but I'm slowly accepting the fact that I also have the gifts of, receiving messages from spirit, because I'm new to this, in so many ways. But, oh, man. I'm new to this in so many ways, so I still have to get used to the fact that I receive certain messages, but I pass them on. Like you've all seen in videos where I talk about the baby or NBA Youngboy. NBA Youngboy is somebody that, just like I'm feeling right now talking about this situation, this is the same way I feel. I feel a sadness when it comes to NBA Youngboy, because there's messages from God that are, need to be passed on to him. But let me just let me stick to the topic. Let me get back to what I was saying. So basically, all money ain't good money. That's the biggest thing. My nose is itching now, so I know I'm about to touch on some stuff. All money ain't good money. I noticed that Kevin's second house is in Cancer. When it's in Cancer, this is somebody that's very resourceful. This is somebody that's very sensitive to the needs of others and traditional. Keep in mind, I said very sensitive, take to the needs of others and rational. But for some, what happens is later in life, they may sometimes, those with this placement, repress this sensitive side of them for whatever reason. Cancers are stereotypically known as the type that love money. I always make jokes about my daughter who is a Cancer. And I make jokes about the fact everybody knows I call her Mr. Krabs. If you're familiar with Mr. Krabs and you watch SpongeBob, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Mr. Krabs loves money. Arg, arg, me money, me money. And she has always loved it since she was a very, very young little girl. She always loved money. And now that she's older, she works hard for it. And she has her whole life planned out. And she has no intentions of being broke. Okay, so like I said, the second house in Cancer person is somebody that earns money from 9 times out of 10, they would earn money from their own business. Or if you have been wondering what it is that you're supposed to do and your second house is in Cancer, 9 times out of 10, it would be best for you to start a business on your own. I'm just saying. But his North Node, I noticed, is in Aries and his Mars is in Sagittarius. And let me tell you something. He was very blunt. What he said was what he meant, okay? But like I said, it's not what you say, it's how you say it at the end of the day. Now, keep in mind, his sun was in Pisces, and I talk about the Pisces moon often, and Pisces sun energy. Basically, with the moon, this is somebody that could be the type that is sensitive. This could be the type that keeps a lot of secrets. They really don't open up. This is a dreamer. This is a visionary. Also, they could be somebody that's very intuitive. He may have been somebody very intuitive, and I'm going to tell you the reason as to why I feel this later on. Also, in the reverse, the moon can be about a person being dishonest, suspicious of others, or living in illusions, okay? And he has his moon in Capricorn. Capricorn in tarot is the Devil card, and it is the World card. The World card is all about a cause for celebration, possible material gains. It could be also in the reverse about a lack of closure, unresolved situations, trying too hard to achieve results. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. I feel like there was something in Kevin Samuel's life that was unresolved, and I do believe that it was around a parent. Allegedly, it was around a parent. There was some unresolved issues, and if I'm not mistaken, he wasn't close with his family. And I mentioned about the Devil card. The Devil is about impulsivity. It's about choices. It could also be about, in the reverse, imprisonment, obsession, selfishness. So this is not a bashing video. We all know there were some things that he has said that was very offensive, especially to me as a black woman, as a overweight black woman, as a black woman with children, as not married, okay? I mean, Jesus, it's like we already have it hard enough out here as it is. I don't even want to go on that spiel because, child, I'm going to just do his reading like I do everybody else. I leave my personal out of it, okay? So one thing I've noticed, I watched a clip of one of his videos, and he calls himself the Godfather as he's introducing his video. And a Godfather is defined as a man who is influential or pioneering in a movement or organization. And he really was truly a part of a movement. it was a movement in which it talked about being the high valued man. It talked about, how, the standards that women have, the standards that men have, etc. In whichever way, shape, or form that he tried to get this message across. I don't know much about Kevin. I don't really want to know that much about Kevin. But if those that knew his message, you're more than welcome to explain it. Those that were against his message, you're more than welcome to explain it down below in the comments. But I'm just noticing he called himself a godfather. Like I said, he also called himself the image consultant. But if you're going to put yourself in a position of being the godfather, then you have to be mindful of what it is you're influencing the masses with. Okay? Same thing goes for those in the church. What are you leading them to? What message are you passing on? There is a song by Ed Sheeran that is called Perfect. And the messages that came through was, I found the love for me. I never knew you were this someone waiting for me. I found the love and I don't deserve this. I have seen an angel in person. You look beautiful tonight. If I'm not mistaken, comment down below if I'm incorrect about this, but Kevin Samuels was a cancer survivor. And I read somewhere that he is a 3-time cancer survivor. And the risk of him having an onslaught or something happening to him, as far as like what they said, allegedly he passed away from cardiac arrest. While in the company of a younger woman, none of our business, none of my business, I don't care. He was with somebody and he died, basically. But the point that I'm making here is, especially with that Pisces sun, very intuitive energy, like I said, and that Capricorn moon, in no way, shape, or form do I believe Kevin Samuels didn't know that his time was soon coming. I believe he may not have specifically gotten direct messages from the spirit, but I'm going to be honest and tell you that I do believe that there were signs and he kind of wondered, what the hell is this? Or if he did know it, it was like, well, I know my time is coming soon. I might as well live my life to the fullest. I truly believe in some way, shape, or form, he knew that his time was coming. He may have had an angel. Like it says in the song here, I have met an angel in perfect. You look beautiful tonight. He saw something at some point, allegedly, that gave him a sign that his time here in the physical would be short. There is a song called Like a Stone by Audio Slave. This is one of my favorite songs. I feel it's a very eerie song, but to me, I feel like it's one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard. I've always been a fan of Chris Cornell, who was the lead singer of this band, as well as the lead singer of Soundgarden. Those of you all that are interested, I really suggest you all watch and listen to that song. It was, in my opinion, probably one of the best he's ever done. I actually discovered that he recorded this song in the house of the late Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix wrote Purple Haze in that same house where he recorded the music video for Like a Stone. What really brought tears to my eyes is the fact that this specific song came through in my intuitive messages, when this is one of those songs that never really comes through. I've never heard it before, at least to my recollection, coming through in any of my personal readings or general readings. But basically, let me just tell you all what this song is about. Chris Cornell basically said that this song is about an old man waiting for death as he sits in a house alone, waiting to be united with friends and family that already passed. He said this song is about a death and about finding the afterlife through means other than the traditional monastic way of thinking. Again, in no way, shape, or form do I feel that he did not know. A part of him, I feel, knew that he was on borrowed time, a time shorter than most people would hope that they would be here on this earth. He may have seen some signs, he may have gotten some messages, some synchronicities. And the reason why I say this he says in the song, in your house I long to be, room by room. I'll wait for you there like a stone. I'll wait for you alone. And then he says the intuitive message that came through, on my deathbed, I will pray to the gods. I was there so long ago, and I sat in regret of the things that I've done. I feel that he is well aware that all money ain't good money. He was well aware of the power of the tongue. However, I feel the second house in Cancer allegedly took over. And this is where earning money, having money by any means necessary type of energy played a role in changing from this person that was sensitive to the needs of others and rational to the person who was willing to do or say anything for money. The reason why I say this is because of the transition from the song. The song by Ed Sheeran basically is about how this man loves the essence of the woman that he's with, that he thinks she's perfect. And it's funny that there are women now, the same type of women that he talked down on, said that they were leftovers if they're over the age of 35, and that they're useless if they have children, and that, you know, allegedly all of these things that were going around. And this song here specifically came through talking about the loving of a woman and how she is perfect and how she is an angel. So again, it is the power of the tongue that is most important. But like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and do this tarot. And I want to see why these messages are coming through. Dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear, precise messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Kevin Samuels. What are the most important messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Kevin Samuels? Whoa. So basically the Magician card has come out. With the Magician card, as I've always stated here on this channel, is that you have all the tools in front of you, as above, so below. You have the wand, you have the knives, the swords, you have the pentacles, you have the cups. You have everything that you need to manifest the life that you want. How will you choose to manifest it? Magician is all about willpower. It's about creation. It's about mastery. But keep in mind, it's a swords. Keep in mind, it's a swords that's over this. The Magician is the Gemini in tarot. Okay, so it's all about the mind. It's what you tell yourself that you create. Okay, you have adaptation. But when this card is in the reverse, it's trickery, it's cunning, it's being deceptive, and somebody that's sneaky and thinks that they're slick, basically. So basically, Kevin Samuels had all of the tools in front of him to manifest the life that he desired. He was very blessed with the ability to be able, like I said, to be the godfather, to speak to the masses, to, change the narrative in some way. And I feel like for him, and if I'm not mistaken, he wanted to, change the dynamics of the relationship between Black women and Black men. But again, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And then you have the Magician card next to the Nine of Pentacles here in the upright. So keep in mind, Pentacles is all about abundance. It's all about finances, money, etc. And the the Nine of Pentacles is about fruits of labor. It could be about reckless spending when it's in the upright. And it could also be about rewards. So he was being financially rewarded for what he had mastered. Okay, he was getting all the money, he was getting all the accolades, he was able to get a nice house, he was able to get nice cars, he was able to get the high profile women allegedly that he was interested in. So he was getting all of these things, but the question is at what cost? Okay, because you have the Three of Cups here in the reverse, and this is all about a person that chooses to overindulge, a person that chooses to gossip, a person that chooses to isolate. So for him, he was overindulging allegedly in whatever that is. Okay, whatever he overindulged in. And then you had, it was the choices he made allegedly were not good choices, because you have the Fool card in the reverse next to the Three of Cups. My ear is on fire. Three of Cups in the reverse next to the Fool in the reverse. This is all about the choices that you choose to make in life. When that Fool card is in the reverse, this is somebody that's being naive, somebody that could be allegedly taking advantage of them, taken advantage of, or taking advantage of others, or somebody that's choosing to be reckless, overindulgent and reckless next to each other, along with the Magician, okay? So keep in mind, the Magician can be a trickster. So it's basically using your good for, what were you using it for, allegedly? He had a choice. You hear me? I truly feel in my heart, he saw something, some type of a spiritual message. He received some type of a spiritual message. And the reason why I keep saying this is because when I started doing what I do, I was specifically told, keep your integrity or lose your gift. I believe he received, allegedly, a similar message from his spirit guides, that you have a choice in life, okay? Seven of Cups is choices. You see this guy here trying to make a decision on which direction he wants to go in his life. This is somebody that's searching for their purpose. This is somebody that could be a daydreamer. Keep in mind, I mentioned Pisces being the daydreamer. You have to be careful which cup you choose, because not every cup is a good cup. You also have here the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a person that has determination, somebody that has a passion for something, somebody that has a lot of joy, somebody that has a lot of courage. Could also indicate a person that's being jealous. I truly feel that for him, he was very determined to become famous. He was very determined to become well known and to be looked at, to be sought after. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting to elevate yourself, but you have to ask yourself, at what cost? You have the Death card. See, this is somebody, some people get so scared when they see this card, but you have to remember that with the Death, an ending brings a new beginning, okay? Sometimes it's the breaking down of an ego. I truly feel that there was something going on with the ego. Somebody that was still determined to go in the direction that allegedly spirit didn't want them to go. But I'm getting so much attention. I'm getting so much accolades. The more I do this, allegedly, the more I receive, the more fruits of my labor. I'm almost there. Keep in mind, Nine of Pentacles is right before you get to the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know why I just went blank. The Nine of Pentacles is right before you get to the Ten of Pentacles. When you get to that Ten of Pentacles, that's when there's a culmination of all of the things that you work hard for. You get to really see it come to life. He was, in his mind, almost there. I'm almost there. I just got to keep going. I got to keep going. I got to keep going. But there was something here where a cycle was supposed to end, a metamorphosis was supposed to happen, a change was supposed to happen. But I'm still determined to do this because it's bringing me pentacles. It's bringing me what I want, but at what cost? Oh my God. Whoa. The Tower card. When you receive the Tower in a tarot reading, it is about a disaster. It's about like your foundation, everything basically falling apart. Now, the good thing about it is once you come from the Tower, you go to the Star. That means you heal from a situation. However, keep in mind that when you don't make changes after a Tower has taken place, then you will stay in an energy of suffering because you fear it so much. Okay? I like I said before, I truly believe with this death card allegedly next to this tower, he may have experienced some type of a setback, and let me tell you, I feel he experienced some type of a setback, some type of a message, some type of ending that he wasn't ready for. And it was like, but I gotta keep going. And then things stopped. You have the Five of Wands in a reverse. This is all about there being a conflict that could have been avoided, or respecting the differences of others. This is what the Five of Wands is all about, okay? Next to the Five of Wands in a reverse is the Ten of Swords in a reverse, which is all about, well, it can't get any worse than this. It's only upwards from here. Yeah. But this card also means an inevitable end. So I'm just going to tell you all what I feel, what's coming out in these cards, and I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. There was a need for an ego. Wow. There was a need for an ego death. The changes may not have happened, or they didn't happen quick enough. There was a tower moment. Things didn't stop. And eventually things came to an end. Bottom of the deck, you have the World card in the reverse. I just heard Beyonce say, world stop. The World card in the reverse is about incompletion, lack of closure, and emptiness. That's why you never judge people, because you never know what people are going through. There was something. He kept hitting, because keep in mind, he's a Pisces sun. He was a Pisces sun with a Capricorn moon. There were so many secrets you all may never find out about. Some things may come to the surface now that he's passed on. But there was something in his life that didn't have closure. I truly believe it has to do with something about his family. Underneath the World card, you have the King of Pentacles. Right before he was about to step into the energy of the King of Pentacles. That's abundance, prosperity. Okay, a person being very generous. You had the World card. Emptiness. You can have all the money in the world, but that still does not make you happy. Notice something else about this man. He's sitting in a room with a dog by himself. In your house, I long to be, room by room, patiently. I'll wait for you there like a stone. Eight of Pentacles in a reverse. Uninspired, no motivation, no passion. Seven of Wands in a reverse. This is all about giving up, having a lack of confidence, and feeling overwhelmed. You never know what a person is going through on the inside, because on the outside, they can show you this Knight of Cups energy. That everything is good. Keep in mind, the Knight of Cups is like the lover boy. That lover boy type of energy. Somebody that's very charming. Somebody that's very romantic. Somebody that chooses to follow their own heart. But in the reverse, that Knight of Cups could be about a person using emotional manipulation. Somebody that could be, not nosy, but moody. Somebody that could be living in a fantasy. Again, you all have no idea what people go through. And with that Eight of Cups right underneath, that's somebody that's walked away. That's somebody that's leaving something behind. Disillusionment. Wow. I literally was like, it was telling, flip this over. Bottom of the deck is the Empress. Isn't that something? The final tarot card that I was going to pull, the one at the bottom, is a woman. The woman is the creator of life. She's the creator of life. She is beauty. She is fertility. She is nurturing. She is luxury. She is creativity. It all comes back full circle. Again, I do believe that there's something there with his past. That I believe it has a lot to do with his childhood that never healed. Dear God, give me the most important messages that need to come through for Kevin Samuels at this time, please. What are the most important messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Kevin Samuels? Okay. You got me going crazy. Falling for you. There goes that love thing again. I found a love for me. That may have been somebody he was in love with, allegedly. Somebody he may have been in love with, somebody he may have had some type of connection with before his passing. Oh my God. Yeah. I wish I had more time. Wow. Early 50s. Capricorn moon. I'm freaking out right now. Y'all, I literally just felt a chill. Whew. Good karma. Dating exclusively. It sounds like there would have been somebody he either met and he was considering this, or there's somebody that he met and he knew it was the real deal. Oh my goodness. If it's really love, why does it hurt so bad? That's that unresolved issues. I've waited my whole life for someone like you. Oh my goodness. Whoa. I wonder if there's a woman that's going to come out and mention the fact that she was in a relationship with him, allegedly. I need time to figure these things out. There may have been somebody he may have committed to or wanted to commit to. Hey, somebody please comment down below and say whether or not he was in a relationship with somebody. We know that he was in this room alone with somebody he had just met, but was there somebody else? Because this is an energy of there being somebody else. Could have been a Capricorn, allegedly, that he may have met this month. Okay, we're in the month of May. Whoa, could also indicate that it could be a Taurus. It could be a Gemini. Health insurance. I wonder if he had health insurance. I can't see myself settling down with just one person. There you go. He may have been dating somebody that he had some feelings for, but because of some type of alleged unresolved issues with his mother or a female figure or a fatherly figure, he was not ready. Keep in mind, he was at the height of his fame, his YouTube fame. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. Look at this. Healthy relationship with money. Didn't we talk about that second house in Cancer? That love of money, that all money ain't good money. Somebody did him wrong. Either somebody did him wrong allegedly, or he did somebody wrong. And he held on to some type of resentment. Whew. Boy. You have air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. It says seek a union. You cannot make this up. Seek a union of mind and spirit. Okay? That's that temperance energy. When you're aligned spiritually like that. I do believe that he received some type of omen, some type of angel numbers or something, giving him an indication that his guides, God, whoever was trying to pass some type of messages on to him. true love and fidelity. I really do believe that this is something that he really longed for at his core, but there may have been some unresolved issues. You have good fortune and friendship. You also have here, there it is, the moon card. The moon card has secrets. Okay, there is definitely something that was hidden. Pisces energy is of the unconscious. I'm telling y'all, his intuition told him something. His intuition told him something, because this is right underneath seek union and mind of spirit. Let me tell you something. He had a premonition or something. But guess who didn't want to budge? Allegedly, you have the rigid card here, okay? When you get the rigid card in a reading, that's basically somebody that is uptight. They don't want to drop their guard. They're afraid to move away from where they are comfortable. It's like a stubborn type of energy. And then you have the strength card. He needed to be strong enough to basically pull away from this type of energy. A strength card could also have to do with like self-confidence, a person having compassion for others, okay? In the reverse, it could be a person that has self-doubt, or they resist the urge, okay? They're resisting the urge to act out in anger. I do believe that somebody may have allegedly hurt him, and this is some type of repressed anger that he has towards somebody. And that's what I'm getting. Whew, I gotta get out of this reading, because that... Man. Okay, final messages. You have dolphin, play. It says swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. You have higher calling. Yeah, he had a higher calling here on this earth. And I'm telling you, this man had a higher calling. You have the lion card. It says you have within you all the courage that you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. Godfather energy. It says you will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. I told you all, he was a natural born leader. But what was he leading the masses to? Final message is independent. It says you are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. It's all about choices, people. If you all enjoyed this reading, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Again, I'm the Sag Moon Diva. Check out my second channel, Sag Moon Diva Tarot. If you're interested in a personal reading, I will be here willing and ready. Okay, guys? Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.